Let's leave the past.
Hello YouTube friends, it's Lee here. Welcome to Junk Journal January for 2025. This is an open challenge hosted by Meg from Meg Journals. There's a link to Meg's channel in my video description box. This is the journal I'm using. So it's a tab bound journal, very first one that I've ever done. So it's a little bit rough, but it's pretty good for what I want. And I'll be filling a page every day using the prompts provided by Meg. Hello everyone, welcome to day 10 of Junk Journal January. The prompt is trim, and I'm going to get my bling on with this one. So this is the page I'm going to use, and I'm just going to take this little bit off the page, which is a little bit of fabric that I'd pinned on there when I made the journal. So the first thing I'm going to do is to glue down some paper napkin onto this page. So I've got that beautiful gold napkin, and I'll stick that down, then I'll apply a little bit of gesso over the top of it. I'm going to use heaps of glue because I want to get rid of those purple glue sticks. I bought a stack of them and I don't really like them that much. I prefer the Uhu ones. When they're used really thickly, they're fine and they're good for this type of thing. But anything else, I really don't trust them at all. So instead of cutting off the excess napkin, I'm just going to glue it over onto the page behind, and I'll just take off the edges that are hanging over. I'm going to apply the gesso with a dry paintbrush. Now, if you'd like to catch up on all of my videos in this Junk Journal January challenge, I have a playlist, and you can find that on the home page of my channel. There's also a link to it on my end screen, and if you go into the show more in the video description box and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a link to that playlist as well. So you can binge watch. Yay, that would be fun. I'm going to go around the edge of the page with this Stays On ink, and also I'm just going to glide it over very lightly, the surface, so that the ink gets picked up on the creases and wrinkles that I put in when I laid down that napkin. So I don't know if you noticed, when I put it down, I sort of pinched it together in a few places just to create some texture. I've got this gorgeous piece of, I think it's probably a polyester, and you never guess where it came from. It came out of a mat. You know those chindi mats, the Indian mats that you can buy? Really cheap. So if you pull them apart, you get heaps of gorgeous fabric. And at first I thought I would trim my entire page with this fabric, but I changed my mind, and what I end up doing is attaching it to a piece of paper. You'll see this in a second. And I'm going to make that into a belly band. There we go. I've sewn it onto a piece of paper. I'm going to tear off the excess. And once I've done that, I will get a book page and I'll make it nice and strong, fold it over and glue it together. And then I'm going to stitch this onto that piece of book page, which will become a belly band. Do you use bling on your own pages? If you do, comment the word bling and tell me what country you're watching from. I think I've got a few new people in this watching this challenge, so yeah, I'd be interested to hear where you're from. If you enjoy my videos and you're not already subscribed to my channel, then why don't you just hit the subscribe button, because it's free. If you're subscribed to the channel, you're never going to miss out on seeing my videos. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll never miss a new video. You should get notifications when one gets put up. I'm going to put a piece of pink paper underneath the ruffle, just so there's a little bit of contrast behind it, and then I'll take it over to my sewing machine and stitch the ruffle on, and then I will glue those bits that I've folded over at the end onto the page. The belly band is glued down now. I've just got some clips on there so it's holding the glue down while it dries. And in the meantime, I'm going through my little box of jewels here that I got from Spotlight for $5 because they were on clearance, so that was awesome. Couldn't pass that one up. And I'll choose some colours. I'll use art glitter glue again to hold the jewels on. When I get them in place, I'll put a rice bag on top and leave it for about half an hour or so for the glue to set, and then we'll have the big reveal. Okay, it's been about half an hour and look at this. How gorgeous is it? I'm going to leave a bit of that trim, that ruffle hanging off the top of the page. Sparkle-arkly. So this is my trimmed belly band, and I adore this. Absolutely adore it. So what do you think? Now, if you really like it and you want to leave me a comment, put a heart or a smiley face or both in the comment section. And if you really like the jewels, just leave a comment that says jewels, Jewels, in the comment section. So this is what it looks like with a couple of cards popped in there. So these are pre-made bits and bobs. So this is gorgeous. I just love it. I didn't realise I liked sparkly things so much until I bought that box of jewels. Fake jewels, of course. Okay, so let me know what you think. So the next one that I'm going to be doing is magazine, so that'll be number 11. So in the meantime, happy creating, happy crafting, hugs and cheers from Australia. Hooroo!
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me down the road. There's sunshine.